John Opinion Sports here. And today, I want to talk about the four possible tackles that we could take in the first round to number four pick, or possibly trade back and pick a tackle further down. One more thing, I just started using a new video maker. For some reason, I gotta tweak with the sound or something because I don't know. I'm sounding a little robotic coming through, so I apologize for that. But I'm gonna start with Tristan Wirfs. Because Wirfs is considered the favorite to be drafted by the Giants. Early on, people were saying, like everybody was saying back then, because of Gettleman's love for the hog as you could say, but and Wirfs combine was just spectacular. I mean, he's 6'5", 320, and he ran a 540 yard dash. So, and he put up 24 reps in the bench press. I believe he had like a 36-inch vertical. So, anyways, in high school, he wrestled and he did a lot of track and field. And he actually won a state discus title, shot put, and I think he won a wrestling title too. So he also was named the best boys high school athlete in the state. But in college, Wirfs broke the team's hang clean record of 450 pounds, and I believe Brandon Sheriff, I read, held that title before. But Wirfs was named the Big Ten Offensive Lineman of the Year and was named to the first team All Big Ten. And for his age, he's a pretty good technician. I mean, he's quick out of his stance, got great lateral quickness. He's obviously strong, breaking weight records and all that, but he's got a great punch, good to great punch, and he doesn't seem to use his explosiveness initially, like right off the snap, which is kind of confusing because he is a fast, strong kid. Listen, Wirfs is a physical freak and could become the best tackle out of all these guys, but at the moment, he just isn't. I'm terrified the Giants will see his great combine numbers he just put up and reach for him before. I wouldn't pick him that high in the draft, and if I was to have to start him day one, I'd put him at guard. Whoever drafts Wirfs, I strongly suggest the Dillard route. Bring him in and let him sit for a year. I'd also like to see him go to like a zone scheme team. Anyway. Next player I want to talk about is Andrew Thomas. He was a five-star prospect, top 50 recruit coming out into college, I believe. I know he started instantly for Georgia at right tackle and won freshman All-American accolades. He started 15 games his second year. They finally moved him over to left tackle, where he was first team All SEC and won the same honors as next season. But, he was a consistent front runner for the Joe Moore Award his last 2 years. And Thomas is what you might call a bell cow. Man, he just gets it done. He is fierce. He stays so wide that I've noticed makes it hard to get him off balance. And if you do actually get him off balance, he's got great recovery ability. He doesn't have the greatest lateral movement, so Wirfs has got him beat in that department, but that might be the only thing better. I mean, not a great 40 time. I believe it was 5.2 or something, but that's not super important for a lineman. He's not the smartest guy, but he's gritty as hell, and he's going to battle. I mean, he's good. I believe he's a day one starter. If he should be a quality tackle straight away. I mean, he's definitely got a few things to work on, but honestly, who don't? This would be my pick if Gettleman would have like moved on from that monstrosity that is Solder. But someone's getting a good tackle in the draft. Listen, I don't want to come across like he's a top five tackle in the NFL. I mean, he isn't that. He'll be somewhere in the middle. But in 4 or 5 years, I wouldn't be surprised if he's right outside that top, 5 to 10 area. So on to Mekhi Becton, and this was the name to start with. Everybody, but in high school, he won back-to-back state titles and was a four-star recruit. He started at right tackle right away at Louisville, just like Thomas and Wirfs. And I believe his second year, sophomore year, he started on the left side. Last season, it all seemed to like come together for Becton, you could say. getting what was it? I think he was first team All ACC. He didn't play in the bowl game, which I understand. Uh, he is that's just a stupidly humongous human. I don't even got words for his size. In the running game, he's a blast to watch, and he gets a few lightning quick for a guy his size. I mean, which allows him to get contact on safeties and corners. And I think everybody misjudges his speed, but it must be terrifying to have a man his size coming at you. If you like highlights, though, I mean, it's worth a watch because he toss people around and run plays. It is something. His his pass blocking is a concern. Um, his weight, he's 364 pounds. Did run a 5.140. Don't ask me how. I mean, his technique is good to great again, but he gets bailed out by his size. I mean, quite often. Um, he's also decent. He's got decent recovering because his arms are just so fucking long. His weight's scary though. I mean, he might like cheesecake a little too much. Maybe he likes cheesecake more than playing football. I mean, he's got to trim down. Just we've seen players not be able to control their weight. I'd love to see him move to guard. And I haven't really heard anybody say this. But I mean, he would just be a beast to guard. It's ridiculous. But someone's going to take a chance on him at tackle. Then I just hope and pray it's not the Giants. I'll put it that way. And lastly, finally, my favorite, Jedrick Wills. So Jedrick coming out of high school, he was a 5-star recruit, and he sat for a couple of years. Um, the season before last, the starter went down. Wills came in, and the team definitely instantly improves. Now, Wills isn't the tallest or longest guy for a tackle position, but he's just so strong. Honestly, he times his punches at the line beautifully, and he generates so much power from his hips to his hands. He just controls the line of scrimmage every play. And I'm just gonna come out and say that he's the best tackle in this draft, and he might become the best player in this draft. I mean, he's Jason Peters. That's how I view it. Now, since he's so aggressive at the line, he can lunge and miss sometimes and put himself in trouble. Um, but he's just got the quickest feet out of all these guys, so that helps him recover. And, I heard someone on NFL Network say Jedrick is a powerful package of bad intentions, and that about sums it up for me. I mean, he is made for the tackle position. This guy will get all pros before it's over. And if I had to bet, I'd say plenty of all pros. I seriously think this guy could play tight end if he wanted to, because he's so good down the field. He's a bulldozer, and he tractor beams and blocks. It don't even look right. He's going to have to work a little on protecting the inside and getting his body on people from time to time because he's so good with his hands, he almost forgets he can use his body. But those are things that will be coached, right away in the NFL. So I think Wills is the best tackle I've seen come out in quite a few years. I really want him for the Giants. If we trade back and Wills is gone, I mean, I'll take Thomas, but at this point, I really don't even think it. I really don't even think it's close. I just gotta say how I feel. That wouldn't be right not to. Anyways, that's it for me. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell for all of my Giants content. And thank you guys so much. Goodbye. Stay safe.